What's up, YouTube fam? Coming back at you with another video. So today I thought I would talk about first, excuse my voice, I'm kind of getting over a little something, but today I want to talk about first my writing process and my video making process just very briefly, and then second, I wanted to talk about limiting beliefs. Okay, so got some kombucha here to keep everything going. Raspberry lemon ginger. Anyone else a big kombucha fan? Okay, so first I just wanted to say, when I pop on for these videos, I don't script anything. I don't even make an outline. I just get an idea in my head, hop on and do this stream of consciousness sort of thing, and it works out the best for me. And then I just wanted to touch on writing, my writing style as well. Kurt Vonnegut says that there's bashers and strokers. So bashers are people who, take one sentence and have to make it perfect and like bash that sentence till it's like, and then, not strokers, swoopers. There's bashers and swoopers. And swoopers are people who go through the whole first draft and just like, don't stop, just write it all, stream of consciousness, and then go back and put it all together later. So I'm definitely a swooper, because when I'm writing, like, even if I write a sentence and it doesn't make grammatical, like, sense, I will just keep writing because I don't want to stop the flow. So it's a fun little fact. But the main event I wanted to talk about is limiting beliefs. So, sorry, I keep looking at the center of the screen. I noticed that in my last video. I'm going to try to look at the camera, so you know I'm looking at you. So, limiting beliefs. This has been a huge thing for me to overcome, to get to the point where I know that I don't have to compromise and can just speak my truth and really know who I am, because half the battle was even getting to a point where I'm like, oh, okay, like this is what I want to do, because I used to be someone who would make decisions based off of what I thought other people around me wanted to do to like keep the peace, and didn't realize that tapping into my own truth is actually the thing that will lead me to how I can most help the collective. So even if I decide something that goes against what makes everyone else in the room comfortable, at the end of the day, when it's coming from a place of love, then that decision is the best decision. So it's really important to tap into your truth. And part of that is figuring out what beliefs resonate with you. So beliefs make up your reality. Basically, I mean, your thoughts literally create your reality. So that's why meditation is good, to start keeping an eye on what you're printing, by thinking of what you're printing into your reality. But beliefs also really form our reality, because, I mean, we only have these 5 senses, right? And, well, sixth sense, we have that too, but that's another story. But really, like, our brain is taking input from these like 5 sensors, 6 sensors, if you will, if you count the intuition, which I totally do. So brain is taking input from these sensors, and it's making this visual of your life based off of not only those inputs, but also these certain filters it puts over it. So those filters are your beliefs. So, like, some of us have really deeply ingrained beliefs that were passed down to us from our parents, or indoctrinated into us from society. And the more people that believe in something, the more real it is. So, like, for example, if you had a bunch of people in a room, a couple of, like, 3 Catholics, we'll say, and 1 atheist, someone who doesn't believe in God, watching an exorcism, that exorcism is going to be real as hell for everyone witnessing it, because so many people in the Catholic Church like so firmly believe that that's a thing. So the strength, the amount of people that believe in it make it real, even for that atheist who doesn't believe in it. It makes it real for him because so many other people are believing it. But at the end of the day, you have the choice to decide what you believe in. So whenever I read a book, I love to read, as you can see. That's the way I find I get most information, like, processed in my brain. I learn by reading and writing. That's my learning style. There's like a couple of different learning styles, but that's mine. So when I read a book, I make sure that when I notice something that doesn't resonate with me, I tell my brain, okay, that's a limiting belief. We're not buying into that because I don't resonate with that. And you really do get to choose whatever you want to believe in. So, for example, like I mentioned in my last video, kombucha break, but sorry about my voice again. I'll be back in the game soon. But like I mentioned in my last video, one limiting belief is thinking you have to work hard and suffer to be happy. You don't. But if you believe that to be true, that will continuously show up for you. If you believe that you can do whatever the fuck you want and have an easy life and be happy and thrive, then that will show up for you too. For real, like money can come to you in positive and unexpected ways. You just have to be open to receive. And whenever you're open to receive, that will come to you. So your beliefs can determine what you're open to receive. So I strongly encourage you to start thinking about what beliefs do you hold, and what if those might be like limiting beliefs? Like, do you believe that you have to work hard and suffer to be successful? Do you believe that people who have money are greedy and selfish? Do you believe that you can't be successful with your art because if you did, like, you'd be outshining others and that's okay? That's not okay, but that's not true. Because the truth is money, you can believe that money is energy to fuel your passion. And if you're coming from a place of love, then you want to have that money to fuel your passion. You want to have that money to be successful and to help rise the collective with you by using that money to fuel your passion. People who have money don't have to be greedy and selfish. And there's, I could go through a lot of limiting beliefs, but really what it comes down to is focusing more on what you do want to believe. So believing that you are happy before you actually are, can help attract that vibe, because whatever you like, trust and believe, you're going to receive that. So if you can try your best to watch your thoughts throughout the day, like today, or even just listen to other people, and think to yourself, is that a limiting belief or is that a positive belief that I want to sign up for? Because you have the power to choose whatever beliefs you want to choose. No one else can tell you what to believe. So don't sign up for that limiting shit, for real. Like, that's just going to drag you down longer. And even if you think like, oh man, Heidi's like off the deep end, this is wild, like, it's true. Your beliefs do create your reality. So I implore you to, whenever you read, whenever you listen to music, especially music has a lot of subliminal programming and messaging in it, which is awesome because it can help you process a lot of stuff. But also if you're just kind of like listening to some negative shit day in and day out, and you're not really listening, that's actually really affecting you with the beliefs in that music. So listen to the beliefs that come up in the songs you listen to, in the conversations you have, in the TV shows you watch, in the books you read. And just because you read something doesn't mean like, oh no, thoughts create power, so now that I've read it, it's going to be true in my life. That's not true, because we have the power to cultivate space between what we intake into our system and our awareness of that. Because we are the awareness of the energy running through our system. We're not the thoughts. We're not the energy running through the neurons. We're not those thoughts. We're the awareness of that. And that might sound like wild, but honestly, like, the more you meditate, the more you watch your thoughts, you'll cultivate a greater space. And in that space, you can take those thoughts, even intrusive thoughts. You can do this with intrusive thoughts. If there's a thought that comes up that's like, you're lazy, you suck, why are you laying in bed? That's a limiting belief. You take that thought, you flip that script, you say, no, I am resting and I am allowed to rest whenever I want and I can still be successful. Like, just take the thoughts in that space, and the more you meditate, the more you can cultivate that space to be greater, the more easy this will come. But use that space between your thoughts and your awareness of them to flip the script on limiting beliefs. And even if you like don't believe it to be true, like, you're like, I am happy, and you're like, I can't even say that, like, that is so far from the truth, I can't even like pretend that, right? If you feel like you can't even fake it till you make it, start with a willingness. This is super powerful. If you say, I am willing to be happy, then eventually you will be able to feel it faster. Like, the universe is going to help you out when you have a willingness. So do your best to start watching your thoughts, watching what you're intaking, watching what you're reading. Point out the limiting beliefs that you don't want to sign up for, because you get to choose whatever you believe in, and flip the script and make it something you do want to believe in. We got the power. We do. So thank you for showing up for you, and thank you for watching my second video. I love you guys so much, and I believe in you. Mwah!